Evening all. So, for anyone who doesn't know, my friend Darren J. Spoonley, he's doing this challenge for Pieta House trying to raise 10 grand, which is a great cause, but he's doing all 32 counties of Ireland in 32 days and posting a video every night from each county. Tonight, he's in Dublin, so I said I'd meet up with him as he's come all the way from Cork, and well, he's been travelling around. He's been in Kerry and Clare and Limerick and all. So tonight is Dublin, so I'm on my way into town and meet him, and I'm not much of a cityscape photographer. It doesn't do much for me, but I brought the camera because I'd be afraid I'd miss out on something. Now, the convention centre that we're going to shoot, it is a nice shot when it all lights up at night anyway, so hopefully, like, there's no wind, so you might get a nice reflection in the river Liffey that flows through Dublin city as well, which is perfect. And this is my city, so I'm going to show him around. Maybe we'll even get some other shots somewhere else. We'll see how it goes. He's in the middle of doing some YouTube videos in the back of his van, putting all the edits together, because as well as shooting all the locations and doing the other bits and pieces that he's doing, he's also doing all the edits and getting the videos up every night. So go check out his channel, Darren J. Spoonley Photography.
In 300 meters, your destination will be on the left.
So we're in the heart of Dublin City, the Samuel Beckett Bridge. The lights have just started to come on. The convention centre is the shot we're after. The Liffey's not quite as calm as I hoped, but with a long exposure I reckon we can get a nice reflection. But I'm here with Mr. Darren J. Spoonley, who's on a quest. Darren, tell us what it is you're doing across the 32 counties.
Hello everybody. Yeah, I am on a quest to take a photograph in all 32 counties in Ireland, trying to raise money for Pieta House and Darkness into Light. This is county number 23. And Anto, soundman, came out and said, you know what, I'll keep you company while you get your Dublin shot. So this is going to be my shot for Dublin. And if Anto puts this video out before me, then you all know exactly what I'm doing.
And the shot we're looking at. Just waiting for those lights to come on the convention centre there. The Samuel Beckett there. Right, I'm going to set up and get a shot myself as well. Right, so this is the shot I am currently looking at. If I can just get it up in my live view here for you. The old anchor points, I guess they are, on the ground there. And then the convention centre behind it. Like I say, I was just waiting for the lights to come on there, but it will be nice. At the minute I'm just doing a fast shot, but I'm going to switch to long exposure now just to see if we can smoothen out this water, especially when the lights come on. And the Samuel Beckett there with all the lights on it as well. These rails with the cobblestones are nice going up the street, but they're just not facing the way that we need them to face. But maybe a shot later with the bridge looking down. We'll see how it goes. And just for you, Darren, blue for Dublin. Right, let's get some shots. The lights have finally come on the convention centre. They're only a single colour in blue, but still it's nice. We have the lights on the Samuel Beckett Bridge behind us, a few swans gone by the Liffey, and I'm currently doing long exposures. I've hired my tripod back up. I'll just flip you around there and show you. So I was getting the anchor here and the convention centre behind. You can see the blue lights, but I've hired it up. I have put the clip-in circular polarizer into the side just so I can get a 30-second exposure, and I've kind of zoomed in at the on the actual building across the road from me with all the lights on it on the minute. But I'm going to go wider, get the water smoothened out with the bridge and all the lights on that as well, as you can see there. If there had been a nice sunset, it would have been right behind the bridge, but it wasn't happening. I've also tried one just getting a little bit of these cobblestones in, but a bit too messy. Might be a bit too much going on in the shop, but you won't know till you see it on the computer. Either way, it's a beautiful night in the city, not much wind, nobody around, good company.
And a fella from Cork.
Even though he's from Cork, but you see we put the blue colours on just for that. Okay guys, so we're going to call it a wrap on this one. I've done a big pano just going from the cranes down over at Dublin Port there, all the way up past the old ships and past the convention centre and up as far as the Samuel Beckett Bridge. Nice interesting clouds up there actually, they're coming out really well in the shots. But that's all we have time for tonight. I am in work in the morning. Darren's to head off to his next location. So we're going to...
Which is top secret.
Top secret, top secret.
But do you want me to tell you?
Wicklow. Wicklow, one of my favourite hunting spots. What I'm going to do now, I think Darren's heading off to his next location, and I am going to head off up towards the Guinness storehouse to get the famous Guinness shots with the rail tracks going up and the cobblestones. Sounds good?
Nice.
Good to catch up, bud. Until next time. Slangafall.
Slangafall.
So I left Darren there in the city. He's heading off to location number 24, rather county number 24, I believe. I think he's heading to Wicklow next. Fair play to him, he's putting some effort in. So he's going to go down and spend the night down there in his camper van. Myself, I am heading up to St James's Gate so I can get the Guinness gates. I'm hoping because it was raining today and the sun didn't really come out that the rain will still be on the road and there'll be puddles of water in the cobblestones. I don't know for definite. Even if there's not, like, I can still get a shot, but it would just be really nice just to get a reflection there. I'm just going to move over to this lane now. I keep changing all the roads on these keys. You're only allowed to drive on them after 7 p.m. now, which is very strange, but anyway. Yeah, it's just up the road, up the top of this hill. If I can find somewhere to park up, I'm hoping I can find a spot close by because I'm on my own up here now and I just want to get this shot and then head off. There's some old like tram lines running along the cobblestones as well, and I'd like to feature them, but if I can get the reflection and some of them and the old cobblestones, great. But let's see, we'll be here in a minute. So I made it up to my Guinness gate shots. I don't see the big puddle I was looking for, but there is little bits of water on the ground. As long as I can get low down, maybe even between these lines, it might work. I'm just going to go up here and have a quick look. I remember being here before and there was a big puddle right here in the middle and it's just perfect for a reflection. But there is normally a light on just on the right hand side that lights up the gates, which appears to be off. Okay, I do have water here. Oh yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Just I need to get my camera nice and low and I will definitely get a reflection of the gates in this. So that's what I'm going for. I don't want to spend too long here, so I'm thinking, I did this one before where I did a whole shot in black and white, but I kept the gold or the yellow on the Guinness gates where it says Guinness, and the double L lines on the road, just kept them in colour and reflection, and the rest of the shot in black and white. I may even try that again. but we'll see. Sometimes I'd like to figure out in my head the edit before I actually do the shot. You get the odd car going past there, that's fine. Sometimes you get a horse and cart, which could even be nice for the shot, but wouldn't really work at night time since I'm doing long exposures. I'm just going to stand you down there for a wee second if I can. Sorry. No, that camera will just stand there for a second. Sorry, just while I get my tripod out. I was debating whether to come here or whether to head home, but I decided, it's not too far away from home. I'm going to go for it. So I'm going to start off just the wide angle again. The 1635 is still on the camera, so I'm going to use that. And sorry, I'm going to keep my tripod really low. The 1635. Actually, I have a filter in it, but I may just take that back out again now because I don't think I need to go really long here. I will. No, I'll leave my back there. I was going to say I'll keep up my back, but I'll leave it there. So, like I said, I'm going to start with my camera nice and low, and sorry, it's losing tracking on my face. Camera will be nice and low here, small tripod, and I'm just going to start off with this reflection here and see if it will show up. So I've had to get my camera super low for this shot, so I flip my tripod upside down, and I have my camera just right at the puddle here, just so I can try and pick up the reflection of the Guinness gate. I'm going to go a bit further back and play around with these old tram lines behind me as well, but for the minute I want to get this shot. Problem is, every now and again a car comes around the corner, so I have to be very careful. Getting it between the yellow lines is lovely, but my camera is actually on the ground in the little puddle, which is probably not good, but I need to do this quick. I'm just going to do a quick focus stack, so I get one at the gate and one on the line straight in front of me. I'm trying out a few shots there, but like I say, the cars are going by, so I have to keep pausing and restarting. It's messing up some of the shots. But I'm currently shooting f7.1, 13 seconds, and ISO is at 250. And I'm just getting the puddles and the reflections, but I'm thinking I'm going to keep the edits dark on the sides and just draw the eye towards the yellow lines here. Hopefully, if it works out, you'll be seeing it in the shots here now anyway. And then these are the old tram tracks I was talking about. Sorry, there's another car going by. So yeah, these are the old tram tracks I was talking about, where they kind of intersect here, where they used to go through Guinness's. This is the famous brewery gate, St James's Gate, that everyone gets the shots of. Now the main entrance is actually around the front, and the tourist entrance is around the back, but this is just the gorgeous street that still has the rails and the cobblestones all the way down to the end. So I'm going to go back a little bit forward. I get some more shots right where they intersect down there and right where they intersect here. This scene is looking very yellow because there's only one lamp up there. I'm assuming sodium light because it's so yellow. Like I say, the lamp is not on over the Guinness gate that's normally there. There is an old lamp outside it, a lamp post. Maybe I can add a light in post, who knows? Or I can just change the white balance. We'll see how it works out, but I'm glad I came up anyway. Final shot. I'm just going to focus on the tracks here straight in front of me, and then I think I'm going to call it a night now. Head home. I'm in work early in the morning, but I think I got some okay shots here. Let me know what you think. I'll show you them all here. And as always, until next time.